Hey guys, happy Sunday to everybody. I have had a couple of comments of folks that are missing seeing little Eloise, so I figured I'd come on and change her because she's been in the same outfit for like way too long. Even though I love her in this outfit, like this dress is so pretty on her, and I just love. She's such a hat baby too. She's got that sweet little face, and she just looks so cute in hats. I'm just going to refluff up her hair a little bit because it's a little matted down. Well, matted. It's not matted. It's just a little less fluffy. And I like to have her with big old head of hair. It's fluffy. There. It's a little bit better. A little crazy looking, but that's okay. I love her crazy hair. She's got such a full head of hair. It's so cute. That's a big head of hair for a little girl. So I'm going to take her out of this pretty jackety dress. I'm going to actually put her in another jackety outfit because I want to. So I am so grateful for all of your wonderful comments, your feedback from yesterday's video. You guys are like the best. Like whenever I feel like upset, worked up over something, when I come on here, you guys really are so helpful with your comments, the support. I just love that I'm not the only one feeling what I'm feeling. Like I've been frustrated about the pacifier. No, I'm not going to keep talking about the pacifier in this video, but just it's nice that you guys understand what I'm feeling, what I might be going through, because others are experiencing the same frustrations. And there's just something about there's comfort in knowing that I'm not the only one. And a lot of people might think that I'm silly for worrying about whatever might be coming in the mail. It's not about really the item necessarily. It's more about the frustrations of dealing with, shipping issues, because it's only one of several that I have going on right at the moment. It just happens to be my doll channel that I'm sharing the pacifier situation. But I've had several packages go missing, and it's a common thing right now. And the customer service that's involved with these companies they're big companies, they're well-known companies, and you don't expect that to happen with them. So I guess I'm like really frustrated in general over the lack of communication with companies when we spend our money with them. Like we're trying to help keep these businesses going during a pandemic where we don't have to spend our money with them. All I'm asking for is I just really want someone to be communicating with me what's happening. Like I said, it's just one of many things that I've had issues with shipping. And it makes me feel better knowing that I'm not the only one. So I appreciate all the support you guys give me and the feedback and taking the time to comment. Like I just really appreciate it. So I just wanted to say thank you. This is the little swing top and bloomers I'm going to put on her. It's more like going to be a dress on her. I like swing tops because they're like shorter little dresses on our babies. So you can see more of their legs, because I'm a fan of legs, seeing the legs. And the one thing I did want to talk about in this video is the realism, and not about like the details of our dolls or whatever. Just what to you makes the hobby more real, more, I don't know, what adds to the realism of having these babies for you. And for many people, it's not the same thing. It's not always the same things. For me, it's a lot to do with like the accessories that I choose for my dolls. Having realistic props is a very big thing for me. And, I've shared this before that I like to literally have people walk in this nursery and feel like a living baby could live in here and be comfortable in here and have everything they would need. And they do. And that's what makes me feel like it's my space and it's the way I want it. And the accessories aren't always just about like pacifiers and bottles. For me, and I've shared this with you before, the outlet monitor, this is one of my most favorite realistic props. What makes it real for me is things like this. You put that on the baby's foot, and I'm going to put it on, I don't know if I've ever put this one on. It's usually on Monroe, where you actually put it across the top of the foot. It wraps around, and it's a monitor that if this were a living, breathing baby, it would give you the heart rate, pulse, oxygen. I mean, there's a whole bunch of things, but it's such a great preventative, like if, you know, prevents SIDS. It just prevents or alerts parents to anything that could be going wrong while their baby is sleeping or, you know, napping, whatever. I love this prop. This is one of my favorite props that I usually have on Monroe. And this brings that level of realism that makes me feel like having a living baby around. Like it really does. And I enjoy that. That for me, you know, the hobby is all about the artwork of realism. And anything that kind of adds to that realism for me is just so important. And different collectors like different things for different reasons, right? You know, some collectors aren't as big about collecting all the accessories and all the clothing outfits and having, you know, even if they had a space, that's just not something they need. They don't need to have a nursery to enjoy their dolls. Everybody's different, but for me, it really truly is about the things that make that it seem more real that a living baby would be in this space. And so, you know, having enough clothes for them, even though I don't change their diapers. People ask all the time, like, why don't you ever change their diapers in your videos? She's always wearing the same diaper. Well, my babies, clearly, I have my favorite diapers that I use on them. I don't use disposables. I don't have them dirtying them. And I don't feel the need, I'm not the type of collector that feels the need to change my doll's diapers for it to feel realistic to me, although many other collectors I'm sure do. There's something about it. It's like same thing as feeding them. Because I'm not a big role play person. I do some amounts of role play, but it's very minimal compared to like a typical collector that does do quite a bit of role play, like the regular feedings and things like that. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't know. I just don't crave doing that. So that's why I don't change their diapers. They don't soil them, so they don't get dirty. And I have my favorite cloth diapers that I tend to leave on my dolls because I have specific diapers I think fit their bodies and their body types really well. Monroe is the one that I would probably change and put different diapers on her. And believe it or not, I do. I actually do put different diapers on Monroe. I just don't do it on camera because I don't want to be flagged for having inappropriate content if I show baby parts. Because YouTube, well, they frown upon that. They don't like it. So I'm quite cautious about making sure that I do not give them reason to flag my my videos. So I'm going to put these on I think these will fit. These are so old. These are like Carter's, but they're super old. I don't even know if I don't know if they might. These are like the teeniest, tiniest little, like I can't even really get Monroe's foot in here because her foot's too soft. And see, they're quite clunky, so I don't know if I really want to have quite that chunky. I don't think I want to use those. We'll put those over here. Let me see. I'm going to move this out of the way for a second. Don't mind me, because I have the other white pair in my top drawer. And we'll put these on her instead. And these are also Carter's. But they're less clunky. They're just more like a crib shoe kind of style. So yeah, so just, I don't know, it's just something I'm realizing about myself as a collector and what makes my collecting and my hobby feel complete when I'm enjoying my dolls. It's going to be the accessories. And you guys know how much I love to buy clothes and things like that. But the clothes are a huge part of it for me. But really, a really big part of it is like the monitor, the special blankets, the sleepers, things that, I don't know, it's hard to explain, I guess. But just those are the things that make me feel like, you know, I guess it brings in that level of imagination. And that's, to me, a huge part of this as well. Like, granted, we're not, we're playing dolls like a child would. But when I spend time with my dolls, each doll, I can imagine that they have a different type of personality if they were a living baby. What they would be like if they were a living baby, and what their personality would be like, what their temperament would be like. Like, all of that, to me, is part of the fun and the imagination of enjoying this hobby, is being able to play with our dolls and enjoy that fantasy aspect of it. So my dolls, to me, have personalities, and I think that Eloise's personality is different than Monroe's personality, and I can just picture them, like, what they'd be like as a living baby, a living child, and that is part of the fun for me. So that's what makes it real and enjoyable, and kind of when I interact with them and then I share them with you, and the clothes that I pick for them tend to tie into that. And some people might think that's extreme, and that's fine. People can think whatever they want. It's all good, though. That's the whole point of this, is that we all enjoy different things. We all enjoy the hobby in different ways, and the things that add to the fun and realism for each of us may be very different. But really, the bottom line is, it's all because we all enjoy dolls. We all enjoy babies. And so it's all part of it. It's all fun. That's the greatness of this hobby, is that there's so many ways. Not a single one of them is the wrong way. Hi, sweet girl. Look at that little face. She's so cute. How do you not think that little face is not so cute? Oh, she's adorable. Yes, you are. And those sandals look way better than the other bulky ones. I tend to use these most now. I used to use those other ones all the time, and now I use these because they seem to fit the babies better. Hello, sweet girl. Say hi to everybody out there. Say, yes, my mommy likes realism. She's just so cute. And I love this jackety two-piece set. I've had this on Sweet Monroe, so you may have seen it already, but it's literally just a swing top that has like the petal collar with the flutter kind of sleeves, short sleeves, or do you call them, I don't know what you call them. They look like flutter because, they just kind of come out at the top. I don't know, whatever you call them. I think different countries call different styles of outfits and clothing something different depending on what nation you're from, But I just think this is so cute. She is such a hat baby. I just think she has the sweetest face for hats. I think that Monroe looks really cute in hats too, but this baby, there's something about this baby that I just adore with hats on. You're so cute. So I'd love to hear what makes it real for you, that makes the hobby enjoyable. I'm curious if you guys are like me, or if there's many other out there that like different things. I don't know. I think that that's so much fun of this hobby, is the diversity and how we're all slightly different. We all like different things, but yet we come together because we just all have this love for babies and baby dolls. And I don't know. I think that's what's kept me in this hobby for so long, is because it's diverse, because all sorts of new people are constantly coming into this hobby and into the community and exploring and seeing what they like, and finding that I have lots in common with all sorts of people out there. It's really fun. And for most of us, there are lucky groups that do live in bigger cities that have get-togethers and can meet up. But I feel like I'm kind of out here on my own. For the majority of my collecting, which is, over 20 years of collecting, I haven't had anybody really locally close to me that I can meet up with on a regular basis and share my dolls with. Like, I have a handful of people that are like within maybe 5 or 6 hours of driving distance. Sonia, I think, might be the closest, and she's a couple hours away from me. And even that is quite a long haul. Sonia from Love My Babies, and I also adopted Monroe from, if you're not aware of that story. But yeah, like, honestly, this community is what makes me feel connected and tied to people that have similar interests as me. And it's wonderful. It makes me happy that I have this place to come, this platform where people can come and see my dolls, and I can feel like I'm sharing with my friends. You guys give me great feedback, like I said in the beginning of the video. It just makes it so enjoyable, and I'm so grateful to have you guys here that come and visit and come and see my babies and come and see what's going on with me, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me today, guys. Here's little Eloise looking oh so precious. I hope y'all are having a great Sunday, and we'll see you all soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.